Hello and good afternoon. We heard today about many details, rosary, about the record, drama, what the soul is made of. But then Baba comes back. Stay with the main thing. And what is the main thing? Here, the central thing for everyone is to come out of the obsession with the clay doll. That is madness. To see oneself as this doll in such a deep way, that is madness. This is why the absolute emphasis first to check if this invisible player is alive. Right now, what we are seeing all around us is the world of dolls, clay dolls, that is as if in the background. When Prashant is part of that world of dolls. And whilst that is going on, our attention is on the invisible players. Just as there is a chess game going on and there are players, players are completely different to the pawns on the chess board. And those pawns move and they defeat one another, pawns, but there are players behind the pawns. Here also these pawns are moving, talking, sometimes jumping also, singing. What else? Snoring. That is happening non-stop. The activity in the world of dolls. But our focus is on the bodiless players. And these bodiless players are the ones who have come here from the Supreme Home. And the Father has come to teach them and take them back home. The dolls will not go back home, but the invisible players will go back home. All that is required is the invisible players to let go of the world of clay. Let go, what does that mean? Let go of the confusion. So, if the invisible player, if he's not even conscious, that would be the main thing, because we are talking about the player. It is like it is not talking about furniture. Who is going to use the furniture? So, one who is using the furniture, if he has got a fracture, that is more urgent than fixing the furniture. So here, the invisible player, he has to become conscious first and free from confusion. Then he is very, very useful. This word, one who is conscious, invisible player, is conscious, his life is fun. From this moment, to explore this invisible invisible department is such fun. To experiment with service, just you acknowledging the existence of the invisible brothers associated with the clay dolls. That is, it is a soul vision. Souls are not to be mixed with the dolls. Souls are separate, independent. And you are seeing their greatness. They are divine and alaukic beings. They are immortal. They are princes. They are associated with some funny doll here, but that is a joke. Behind they are divine and alaukic and immortal and lovely. They're lovely and lucky. Angelic, these are big words. More they become conscious, it is good for them, but good for everyone. Because it is like an angel becoming conscious. We are so committed to this. That is also a main thing. Baba said today, what is the main thing is to purify the impure. For Baba, that is the main thing, and that is also the main thing for us. And in this game, our vision is the most important. It is the language of the soul reaches the soul. Language of the heart reaches the heart. That is your vision and your attitude. If you are seeing it clearly, the invisible brother separate from everything of the clay, just you are grasping it. Whether you call it your smriti, whether your attitude, the way you see things, you make it possible for others to grasp it. Teaching words are one thing, but this is just language of the soul reaches the soul. What amazing, no? Communication. Language of the heart reaches also, and language of the head also reaches. What else Baba said? The main thing, to become Sattva Pradhan. Invisible player, moment he knows that he is safe and his world is safe and he is independent from the world of dolls, that stops the beggar in him, and he understands he is never a victim. This moment, the dolls may disappear, the dolls, the whole thing, the department of the clay can disappear. Invisible player is independent from all this. He will go back home, or he come back in the different world of clay, golden clay. The beggar and victim is removed. What remains is Sato Pradhan, noble. The attitude of the victim can come with the robber also. To be in the company of the Supreme Friend is another man. He is the one who is always free and always out of this confusion, always conscious. They all are Nirakar, all are incorporeal, but he remains in the incorporeal attitude. The invisible players, they are watching this world, the doll drama. They are very curious to see what is the next scene in the record. Record is getting unwind, getting released. And we see, we manifest. What is in the record that manifests? The record is already there. And what is this invisible player? What is he made of? Anyone want to answer? Invisible player, agreed.
Light.
And where this light is from? The light, we know the frequency of light.
Like a subtle light. Also subtle.
Sure. And Roshni saying something?
Baba's vision.
Sure.
From the Buddhi.
Sure. But one thing is sure, This player is not made of clay. It's not made of atoms and molecules. And in a world at present, they got names for, like, even light. That is a name in the world of clay. Energy, all these are words from that world of clay. But enough to know that the invisible players are made of light-like substance. We can, that's the most idea, light-like. And they experience love, happiness. We can't say they are made of love or light or love or joy. They experience. Another time they experience anger. So we can't say they are made of anger. Conscious, conscious entity, the presence. Om Shanti.